Welcome back to KidsLearnPianoLive.com. My name is Jamin, and as you can tell from the countdown clock here, the lesson is about to begin. If this is your first time playing piano, welcome. I'm very excited for you. You're going to do great. Hopefully you already received from us the welcome packet in the mail, and maybe you even got started on the Absolute Beginners video pack to teach you the names of the notes and things like that. But if not, that's fine. You'll do great. I'll show you how to play all the notes. And if I'm going too fast for you, you can always pause the video or rewind it and go over the more difficult parts. You can always pause the video or rewind it and go over the more difficult parts. And even if you only learn a little bit of this song and you don't learn the whole thing, you'll still learn enough to help you build skills so you can learn other songs faster in the future. So jump in, give it a try. You're bound to end up at least a little bit better than you even are right now. Throughout the lesson, I may refer to Klopple Academy, and you can check out that link on the website if you want. Basically, it's a program that takes you all the way from learning the names of the notes, the very beginning, through 12 levels of classical and jazz music, through all the skills that you would need to become a professional pianist. So you would learn all the same stuff that you would learn if you're taking regular traditional piano lessons, probably plus a little bit more, but it takes about 5 to 10 years to complete. So you can just try out the first level, see if it's the kind of thing that you like, or if you just care about today's lesson and learning this song, then just ignore all those references and focus on today's lesson. If you're watching this at LearnPianoLive.com, there should be a PDF and an MP3 button right next to this video. The MP3 is a play-along track that you can use to practice more after the lesson, but a lot of students like to print out the PDF right now so they have it during the lesson. Careful, it could be up to like 30 pages, so just find the couple pages that you want and print those out. If you decide not to, that's fine. I'll show you all of the notes on screen as we go through it. And we will be going through 5 different levels of this song that all use the same play-along track. So even if you've never played piano before, you'll still be able to do level 1. And then as we go through level 2, 3, 4, and 5, then when we use that same play-along track, you just keep playing your same version. If you're watching this lesson in the archives and you have a question during the lesson, then feel free to click on that survey button. And at the end of the survey, there's a place for you to ask your question, and I will do my best to get back to you with the answer to that question. But if you're with us live as we're recording this today, then feel free to click on that chat button, and you can talk with all the other students who are logged in during the live lesson. And if you have a question about the lesson, then you can just go ahead and type that into the box that says, Ask Jamin a Question, and we will do our best to answer that question live in the lesson. All right, I think that's the end of the boring stuff. I'm ready to learn a song. Stay tuned at the end of the lesson and I'll show you how to win more points and earn more prizes next week. But for right now, let's get this party started. Hello and welcome back to KidsLearnPianoLive.com. My name is Jamin and this is Nito Naomi, and she's going to be learning the song right along with you for the very first time. In fact, I don't think you really know this song, right? Nope. You saw Aladdin like once a long, long time ago or something. Yeah. But people have been requesting this song forever. I don't know why it took us so long to finally get to the song A Whole New World. So we're finally doing it today. You're going to learn the song and learn how to play the song, or at least part of it today. And here we have the incomparable Kendra moderating the chat room.
Guess what? I only have 2 more days of school, and then I am done for the summer. I'm so excited.
Awesome. And what are you doing this summer? You're going to read a lot of books.
Yeah, that's my plan, basically.
Okay, cool. And I just went to your favorite bookstore, the Half Price bookstore.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. That's a cool
so
store.
Cool.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun over there. So I was making fun of you for it before, but you were right. It's an awesome store. Tell us about our weekly activity.
This week is the bass clef spelling, and if you write the names of the notes, they all spell words. Find the words and tag Learn Piano Live when you post a picture on Facebook or Instagram for 150 bonus points from our mascot penguin Klopple.
All right, very nice. And of course, Klopple's here with us as well. Hey, buddy, I know. We'll get moving on this. So see you later. go get to practicing. You at home, make sure you have your PDF open. And this is kind of a long song, so I would recommend, especially if this is your first time or like this is your second or third or fourth song that you've ever done ever, then don't try the whole thing. Maybe just try like the second half, the part that goes, a whole new world, that part. Or maybe just the first part, I could show you the world. So just like take a little chunk of it, but don't try to do all of the lines because that's crazy. It's just a really long song. But I will show you all of the notes here, and I'll try to go fast so Clapple doesn't get too bored and jump in too soon. We need to start on an E. So in order to find an E, we got to find a group of 2 black notes, like those ones, or those ones, or those ones. Don't find a group of 3 like that. That won't help you at all. Find a group of 2, and then you're going to take the top note, the one that's to the right, and drag it up, and you'll land on an E every single time. So that's your first note, and then the alphabet, of course, you have the chart here that has all the letters of all the notes that you're going to need. And then we're just going to follow along here. We'll go from an E down to a D, so that's 1 over, and then skip over the E to get to an F. So that's the first 3 notes. Just try to get those first 3 if you can. Starting on an E, you're gonna go 1 that direction, and then skip over the starting note to get over to that one. I can show. I can show. And then we're gonna circle back around and come back to that same E that we started on right there. So that's the same note. And then we're gonna jump down from there to a C. Now, if this is confusing already, that's all right. That's totally normal. Just try to get those first couple notes. I'm going to keep on moving, but you can keep practicing those notes. I can show you and then we got to jump all the way down to a G. That's going to be the lowest note of the entire song, and you're jumping over 2 notes. So far, we've only jumped over 1 note. In this case, we're going to jump over 2 notes. So we've got, I can show you the world. And then we're basically going to play the same thing again. Shining, shimmering is the same thing as I can show you the. Shining, shimmering. Then we're going to jump back up to that E at the end and then play a D. Now things get really crazy. This one is supposed to be a D, but I didn't want you to miss out on the fact that the next one is not a normal white note. It is a C sharp. So watch out for that one. We're going to play a D first, and then instead of playing the C, we're going to play this one. I think it might be the only black note of the entire song. So after that D, we go down to C. We call it sharp, but hashtag C, C hashtag C sharp, C pound sign, C tic-tac-toe. However you want to see that sign. It means slightly higher than a regular C. So we're going to play that one, and then back up to that E that we're already familiar with for prin, and then ses. We're going to skip down to a B. Now, when did you last? Make sure you skip down to an A, then up to a B, your, skip over to a D, heart, D, and then side is going to be that same G that we had way back here. So that really, really low note comes back right there. And then we're going to go into the second half of the song, which is kind of repeaty. We're going to start on that same exact note that we started on before, that E, but this time instead of like kind of going down in this territory down here, we're going to spend a lot of time up in this territory up here. So we're going to go from there up 1 note and then skip up to an A. So a whole new, and then come down to a G. Now, this is not the same G that we played over here. Those are 2 different G's. As you can see, this one is really, 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 really low. And this one over here is really, really high. So that's the G that we're using for world. This is the G we used before. So a whole new world, and then do that exact same thing, but this time the words change with new hooray. And then we're gonna skip down to a D. Ah! No, we haven't even played it once through, Clapple. He's bored already. Okay, let me get through the rest of these notes, Clapple, and then we'll play it once through. It'll be our last time, I promise. Except we're gonna practice more on the other levels, so don't stress out. That's Zuns. 2 is an F, and then pursue is 2 E's. And you know the E's because that's the note that started each of the sections. Here we go, last 2 lines. I'll chase them anywhere. That's an E, F, G, B, A, G. then all the way down to C. And as you can see, this C and this C, not the same ones. This one's super low, this one's super high. There's time to spare, and the last line, like I said, if this is your first song, do not try all of the notes. That would be crazy. Let me share this whole new, and then the last 3 notes of the song. Even if you're only working on the first 3 notes of the song, get these last 3 notes right here. You can do this. It's a C, which is the note right below the group of 2 that we talked about before. So world with you. You can do that. World with you. So even if you don't get anything else in the song, at least land on a C, and if you can, world with you, get those last 3 notes. All right, Kloppel, I hear ya. Let's play this one time through with the track. This might be kind of fast. It's gonna go 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're in. Get ready on that E. 2, 1, 2, ready, go. I can show you the world. Shining, shimmering, splendid. Tell me, princess, now when did you last let your heart decide? A whole new world. I'll practice it too with you. With new horizons to pursue. I'll chase them anywhere. There's time to spare. Let me share this whole, here we go, world with you. And if nothing else, at least get that last one, that C, or if you're in level 5, a number 1. There you go, that's all of them. I guess that means it's time for our feature of the day, which today is some bonus mailbag. This is wonderful. So these are questions that didn't quite get into the mailbag that we do every week, but they're kind of piling up and we need to do them. So we're gonna make this quick. Yes, Kloppel, we'll make this quick. And that's my bell. Here, we'll go, we'll put that right there. So after I answer a question, then we will move on to the next one. Kendra, are you ready? Here we go.
Yes.
Question
Okay.
number 1, hit me.
Can I get one of the Future Rockstar t-shirts?
Yes. So the people who come to the studio get a free Future Rockstar t-shirt if they log an average of 120 minutes of practice per week for June and July. So you can do the same thing, and we will send it to you if you're a Music Lessons in a Box subscriber. We will send it to you in your next kit. But you do have to get a log from us, so you have to put it like on the sheet. And your parents have to sign off on it and stuff. So if you want to do that, you have to let us know so we can send you the form for that.
How many kids do you have?
6. 6.
Yeah.
Yeah. And a dog.
Yes.
And a turtle. Okay, go.
What is the right level to start on?
Oh, usually 1 or 5. So some people like 5 because it's got the numbers and that's easier than the letters for a lot of people. So 5 is a common level to start on. But then after that, probably level 1. Level 1, once you play a couple songs on level 1, though, you can usually bump up to level 2 pretty easily because it still has the letters in it and stuff. So 1 or 2 or 5.
Can I add Music Lessons in a Box to my account?
Yes, absolutely. Just let us know.
How long after the live lesson until you put it in the archives?
So usually we try to do it the same night, but sometimes it takes us all the way until Monday in California, which I know is a different day other places in the world. So sometimes we get it in late on Monday, and for you that's Tuesday. So.
Oh, that was it.
Cool.
Yay!
Bonus mailbag. Time to level up.
Transitioning to level 2. This may be confusing to level 1 students, so please continue to practice the level 1 version, or visit learnpianolive.com/level 2 for a detailed explanation on how to level up.
So sadly, the lesson preview has come to an end, and it's time to say goodbye to everyone watching the free streams. Of course, paying subscribers at learnpianolive.com can continue watching this lesson and several hundred others like it in the archives. So come on over and check us out. And if you like what you saw, at least like and subscribe, and then tell your friends to head on over to learnpianolive.com to start enjoying this journey with us.